What's up, guys? Welcome back to Audeze here, your Techie Games Crusader. I'm going to show you something here. People trying to say that these are glued on, they're not. You just need a clip. You back into the edge and you pop one of the 4 clips loose. What I ended up doing is I broke it off in there and then I wedged it in and then twisted. And you can release the ear pads on the PlayStation Pulse Elite headset. And that's just good because this means, yes, we will and already have in the process replacement ear pads coming from Wicked Cushions. They said within 4 months time, so something to look forward to if you, like me, have larger ears. See, it's in there. You just rock it. Don't cover the driver completely with your hand or you will damage it. Because like I said in my coverage for it, it is a delicate driver, being a planar magnetic. You want to pull it out. Hear it pop. You get one of them loose that way. Turn it around. Hear another pop. Pull the fabric or the pleather taut. Turn it around. Wedge it in. Another pop. There you go. So now you can see how the drivers differ in size compared to the Audeze Maxwell. See the size of the driver. Scoop this over in the white here. And you can see how it's angled as well. See how it is angled, so you have a lot less room if you have larger ears. This is why my ears touch the drivers. And I barely can get them in, and while I was using the Geekeria round, large earphone covers that I was previously using on the Wicked pads on the Maxwell because of the material. They work great on these. I mean, if you literally just wanted to cover it to where could be able to have your ear still inset, it's not an issue. But yeah, just remember whenever you're putting these on, the thicker part goes towards the back. So you can see around the sides here, you got your clips. Very Penrose in design. Be right back, guys. I'm going to grab the Penrose so you can see, compare. Alright guys, we're back. So, what I was saying about the drivers in the Penrose, comparing these head to head to the drivers on the Maxwell, these are more vertical style drivers. You can see got 5 bars here on a resonance tuning fork where that you get your actual sound output, so you get a little bit more power. Here you got 4, and this is on the Maxwell. So if we compare that to the makeup here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 that are middle sized, as in like, you can see the indentions on them, and then we have some short ones on the sides. And the issues that I was having with the Pulse Elite comes down to this. This isn't shielded. This isn't shielded. This is why this has horrible range on it. For wireless, you can get maybe 10 feet with the Penrose. You can get about 12 to 18 feet before you have signal degradation and you have breaking up of your audio disconnects and stuff on the Pulse Elite. The biggest difference in this is the Bluetooth. The Bluetooth on this, I can go 2 floors over 65 feet away, and I have no signal loss. Unless I go into a room that is like 2 floors up and it's got concrete between it. This, I can get about maybe 25 to 30 feet before the Bluetooth starts to lose signal. And the other issue is, this has a lot more closed back functions and features in the Penrose and the Maxwell than we get out of the Pulse Elite. Pulse Elite almost sounds like an open back headset because there's so much. I don't know what else to call it other than treble whine. It's not brightness. It literally, every time you have vocals or talking going on, you hear splosives that sound like static. That's the only thing I know to call it. So, yeah. Let's get this pad here. This is the Define pad. Back on the Maxwell. Love these pads. Lightweight, durable, and not that expensive for what you get. No one other than Wicked Cushions and Audeze themselves ever made gel cushions for the Penrose / HyperX Cloud or HyperX Orbit X / Penrose Mobius. And it was only the crowdfunded version of the Mobius that I had gel cushions that worked on it, and I used those. And then whenever I had an issue with a headset that broke in the hinge here, sent it back, and they didn't send it back whenever they sent the replacement, so I lost those. But yeah, weight on this is heavier than this by about roughly 42 to 46 grams. This is a lightweight headset, a lot more powerful. You can connect this, if you want to a DAC amp. You don't want to do that to this. These drivers aren't strong enough to handle it. Remember, this is a 32 ohm headset. This doesn't have any such rating on it. This is just a 5 volt headset. That's it. So, yeah, guys. Just wanted to provide you some updates here. Show you how to get these back on. If you do get some aftermarkets, I'm not going to put these all the way back on because it already sounds like an open back headphone. Why go ahead and attach it all the way back on? Plus, by covering the drivers up with the Geekeria large round cushion covers, It doesn't look so much like a phallic symbol wearing on your head, like Darth Vader helmet silhouette, whenever you have it on that way. So just to give you guys an update and everything, because I feel that no one is going to talk about the things that I've discussed. No one has yet to speak about range in their reviews, and it is a very, some people want to keep their headphones on and go to the fridge or go upstairs and fix something to eat in the microwave or whatever. And I mean, if your headset cuts out and you're talking to somebody in Discord, kind of defeats the purpose of having a headset on to be able to hear what's going on to start with. So yeah guys, like I said, I just wanted to provide some information. Someone wanted some direct comparisons between the Penrose and the Pulse Elite. If you're looking for power and sound quality, this thing in Bluetooth gets loud, really loud. It gets about 6 decibels louder than the Maxwells. Because remember, these are 100mm tall drivers. These are 90 rounds. These, let me pause it and I'll check and see what they are. Alright guys, welcome back. So these drivers are 66.25 millimeters for the actual planar magnetic driver size. Not the resonance rails, but the actual driver size. So keep that in mind. The difference in the sound quality that you're losing. Yes, this costs new $300, but you can get them B-side or open box direct from Audeze for as cheap as $200. This is $300 direct from Audeze and MSRP. You can get these as cheap as a B-side from Audeze for, I've seen on $250, $279, just depending on if it's Xbox version or if it's PlayStation version. And I don't think I've seen any of the ultraviolet go on sale at all in B-side. So, and remember what I said about the PlayStation Pulse Elite, guys. This isn't a $150 headset. This dongle is $24.99. This is a $125 headset. And for that, you can't connect it to a DAC amp. You don't get a cable included for TRRS to connect to an Xbox controller or to your phone, headphone jack, whatever, for monitoring or anything like that. And you actually, what happens when you do connect these to a boosted microphone output, like on my Shure SVX2U, or what is it? Shure MVX2U. If I connect it back here, to where I have the USB Type-C cable, if I plug it into here, it actually sounds worse because it loses power. It won't let you boost this at all, because that's sort of a manufacturer's safety precaution, so that they don't have people turning in headsets that are just fried. Because that way they know if you have, it's an easy decline on warranty replacement. Sony doesn't like to replace things under warranty, and they will snub you if you are 2 hours after your warranty expires. So if you get these, I will advise you to get them from Best Buy. Invest in Best Buy's replacement product plan, because it may be a little bit of money unless you have Best Buy Total, but you get an automatic replacement or money back in the store if you have an issue. and that's for 2 years. So yeah, just some food for thought, guys. I wanted to give you guys an update on things. I've been doing a lot more testing on newer products. I can't yet show because of NDAs, and well, frankly, I'm a developer, so I'm not at liberty to. I don't own it. I lease the products from certain companies, so I'll leave it at that. I can't say anymore, and I'm not telling you which companies. So yeah, guys, just realize the limitations of this. It may be a $150 price tag for this headset purchase with a $24.99 dongle, but if you're going to be walking around or anything like that, running a blender to fix a smoothie while you're waiting to get in a lobby and people are talking to you on Discord, your distance is going to matter. This won't go very far. The other thing is, you want to change any EQ, you want to upgrade your firmware, you have to have at least a $400 console to do that with. Now, it does let you detect it in the Audeze HQ app, but it only shows 2 EQs and they're both locked. One just says treble boost and the other one says Audeze. So if you choose Audeze, that's the default EQ that this already has in it. If you choose treble, you're just going to make your ears bleed, because this thing is already really high treble output, especially with the treble whine that goes on whenever you have voices coming through. Also, the mic, people will swear up and down that the quality of this, they're typing and everything and eating chips. Let me tell you something. I called my mother on my phone, on Bluetooth, talking through this. No filter. She could hear me typing. She could hear me doing everything except for chewing. So keep that in mind. All it's going to do is suppress your voice, make it sound very robotic. You don't get a natural or broadcasting tone like you do in the Audeze Maxwell, but it is clear. It's not crisp, it's not powerful, but it's clear. I'll give it that. I prefer having... I would just prefer that Audeze be able to make a gaming headset that has mic gain built into it with a USB Type-C mic collaboration done with Shure instead of a 3.5mm jack microphone. Mic itself, there's nothing wrong with. It's just the method that it outputs power is what's wrong, because you can't boost on a wireless headset. If it was wired, you could boost the microphone if they had that built into their Audeze HQ app. If they gave us the option to boost the gain on the microphone in the Audeze HQ app, that would be the best case scenario. This headset is now 1 year and 2.5 months old. And like I said, this is the third one that I've gotten from Audeze, because the first 2 I got from Amazon both had issues. Different issues, but all the same, it took around 1.5 months because they were replacing and trying to just ship as many as they could, because this headset is that good. It's just heavy. This is the best investments that you can make for this headset for comfort. If you have a larger head, get the Wicked Cushions silicone head support replacement strap. Get the Define or the Geekeria, because the thickness is better than the Wicked Cushions, and also because they're not as dense. They don't weigh as much as the Wicked Cushions, because this is just one surface gel and it's also ice silk on the surface opposed to sport mesh. The Wicked cushions only come in sport mesh. There are others like the Korea come in both. You can get sport mesh or the ice silk, and there's also the Experstar, Berstar. Those are the cheapest ones that I've seen at $16.99, and they come in both as well. But the back side of them, you need to press them between a book or something as soon as you receive them, so that the adhesive can seize better. Because if it's a hot or cold day, that adhesive, when you receive it, it's going to be very gummy on the back of it. Like it'll come loose from the frame. But that's all I'm going to say about these headphones for now. Hopefully this helps you guys be able to alleviate some issues. And by the way, if you want to pick up any of these Korea large round headphone cushion covers, they're $9.99 for a pack of 2 sets. They have all different kinds of designs. I just like these because they have the blue colors and it transitions over to the purple and the violet. So it's the same ones I've had for almost 3 years. Whenever I have headphones or ear cushions I have to test that I can't, because of allergy reasons, have my ears in direct contact to, this is what I use. So I can still be able to test it. And also, if you just want to store them and not get them dusty or anything, it's great for that. They are a little restrictive, and the other benefit it has is, listen guys, you don't have the drivers clanging against everything, making a lot of noise. So it protects your drivers whenever you just have them around your neck or something. Like, I've used them like this on the elliptical. Did an hour on the elliptical, never any issues. If I didn't have these on there, I wouldn't do it, because I would have sweat running all over the drivers, and I don't want to get shocked like I have before in the past testing the Penrose and the Mobius. But yeah guys, I'll leave a link in the description of the video for the Korea large round earphone pads. And also keep an eye out. I'm going to try and see if I can get some testing and for the new pad companies. Still working with Krone, Calypsos. I'm still working with Solwit, and I'm still working with Korea, and there was another company I can't remember right now, but there's companies I'm working with to try and make sure that these things can be properly comfortable for not just the average user, but people with larger head sizes, lower set ears, wide ears. So us people who can hear things at the drop of a hat 10 houses down the road can still get some comfort and use and enjoy these. But you know, for what it is, it's not a bad product. It just, I feel like if this is the beta version of what they're going to do, the $9+ million purchase for gaming headsets of Audeze, it's a good investment. If we get out of a version 2 anywhere close to what the Maxwells are, and actually being able to have like maybe a Sony PlayStation End Zone HX or an HA or something like that, to where it has Audeze Maxwell planar magnetic drivers in it, we're going to be sitting pretty. But remember guys, right now I consider these just a less powerful, just revised version of a lower price of the Penrose. This dongle is just barely better, and I think it's because the same issues that customer service would tell you at Audeze about dongle and distance, do with this. Plug it into an extension USB A to A, male to female, and make sure your distance from any direct routers or high electric frequency wave products and accessories, electronics and stuff. But yeah, guys, if you like the content, feel free to give a thumbs up. Have any questions, feel free to leave them below. Zyberknight, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day. Take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.